The nurse had just brought the newborn baby out of the delivery room, but to everyone's shock, the father didn't even take a glance. He coldly told the nurse to throw the baby away simply because the child wasn't his. The baby was the result of his fiancée's accidental pregnancy with another man. 10 months earlier, the woman had been helping her fiancé discuss a business deal when someone drugged her drink, causing her to lose control and end up spending the night with a stranger. Because of that, her fiancé ordered the nurse to get rid of the child and later lied to her that the baby had died at birth. Hearing this, the woman was heartbroken. She never even got to see her child once. Meanwhile, the president of a large company had been secretly searching for the woman for years. By coincidence, he happened to find the baby that the fiancé had abandoned. After doing a DNA test, he discovered that the baby was indeed hers, but the mother's whereabouts remained unknown. 5 years passed. One day, the president learned from his assistant that his son had disappeared, leaving only a note behind. It said he had gone to look for his mother. The president immediately ordered people to protect the boy. On the other side, the woman was preparing for her wedding to her fiancé. However, her cruel future mother-in-law despised her, calling her second-hand goods, and kept blocking the marriage. Her fiancé, too, didn't truly love her. He was only after her wealth. The mother-in-law demanded that if she wanted to marry into the family, she must add their names to all her property deeds. The woman was furious and almost fainted from anger when she realized they had been plotting this all along. Knowing now that her fiancé never truly loved her, she decided to break things off. She warned him that she would never marry such a man and turned to leave without hesitation. Heartbroken, she sat alone in a park, wondering how she could find someone to register a marriage with just to spite them. At that moment, a little boy ran up to her. When he saw the pendant around her neck, he immediately recognized her as his mother because his father had one exactly like it. The boy was certain she was his mom, but the woman thought he was mistaken. Just then, the president arrived with a group of bodyguards. Thinking they were there to arrest the boy, she grabbed his hand and ran, but they were soon caught. The president assumed she was trying to kidnap his son and wanted to take her to the police. But as they struggled, they accidentally fell together, and in that moment of closeness, he felt something strangely familiar. Seeing this, the boy insisted they should get married. Remembering her ex-fiancé's mother mocking her earlier, the woman agreed without hesitation and even proposed a contract marriage. The president, seeing how much his son liked her, accepted. They went to the marriage registry and got their certificate. But as soon as they stepped out, the woman received a call from her own mother, telling her to hurry to her wedding venue. She had no choice but to go. When she arrived, her mother pressured her again to transfer her property to her ex-fiancé and his mother, eager to marry her off quickly. The little boy later mentioned to the president that the woman had the same pendant as his own. Hearing that, the president realized something wasn't right. She might be the same woman he met 5 years ago. He immediately ordered his men to turn around and rush to the wedding venue. Meanwhile, the woman was being humiliated by her ex-fiancé and his family. They mocked her, calling her secondhand and saying no one would ever want her. Suddenly, a deep voice interrupted, who said no one wants her? Everyone turned. The president appeared and declared, "I'm her husband, legally." Her ex-fiancé was shocked, refusing to believe it. The president warned him coldly that in 10 minutes, he would receive a notice of dismissal from his own company. The ex-fiancé sneered, saying he'd kneel and knock his head 3 times if that were true, but then a call came confirming it. The man really was the president of Shangshire Group. The entire family froze in disbelief. The woman's mother suddenly changed her attitude, praising her daughter for marrying such a powerful man. Her sister even begged to be given a job at the company, but the president firmly refused, saying such decisions were his alone. When her greedy relatives tried to take the financial gifts, he stopped them cold. Everyone realized just how badly they had misjudged her and how much the woman had finally turned her life around.